Welcome to Russia, small city located 250 miles southeast of Moscow. And today we are going to see farmers market. That's where the place where all the crowds are. Not in the supermarkets in Russia because it's much more local produce here and it's pretty typical for any Russian city. Usually there is at least one big farmers market right in the center of the city, and in some metropolises there are even more of them. So let's check out this one and see if it's ready for New Year's Eve. Like and subscribe to watch it. It's 10 a.m. in the morning in Russia. Still some people are at work. People in Russia stop working before winter holidays, right before New Year's Eve, because Orthodox Christmas on January 7th. Here is a shopping mall, department store, and this is the atmosphere in winter. Pretty poor city, but it has rich produce, a lot of local produce, a lot of things grow here, and farmers market is open every day, any season. Russian bakery. Some small stores, of course, are here. And right away, I want to say that to compare with the United States of America, where farmers markets are open only a couple days a week, here it's every day, any season, despite the winter. You may think, oh, in Russia it's too cold for fresh produce. Despite the winter, right before New Year's Eve, there is food here. And you can see even in the early morning when a lot of people are at work, people, it's pretty crowded, people are here. And it should be a place where a lot of homeless people, right? People are begging for money because there are crowds here. So let's see. A lot of crowds come here not only because it's local, but also because it's a little bit cheaper than in the supermarkets. It's obvious, in the supermarkets, a lot of producers come in from other cities or even other countries. Here it's local, that's why no logistics involved. So it's always much more people here than in supermarkets. First of all, in the supermarkets there are not too many people because a lot of people do not shop in big ones like in the United States of America. Because there are a lot of them. In walking distance from my house, there are at least like 20 stores. So of course there are no crowds in one store. It's different from Western countries. In Western countries, in a small city, you have one shopping mall with a grocery store or one big grocery store where everyone goes on the weekend by car. Here it's a different story. Russia is very walkable country. It's very old country, and since early times, people walk to the stores, and you don't really need a car. It's pretty convenient because you can walk like 1 minute from your house or right in your apartment complex. There is a store, a supermarket where you can buy fresh produce. And they are pretty big, so they are never overcrowded. But here, yes, there is like one big market in the city, so here it's more crowded. People come here from different parts of the city. But to the stores, people don't need to come from different parts. They shop local. There's one indoor market, as you can see. Lines are here. It's always crowded, even in the morning. I buy cheese from this lady, and you see there is always a line of people here for her cheese. It's homemade cheese here. I won't be able to stay here for a long time, so I'll come back. A lot of meat products and also fresh meat is available as well, always, every day in daily time. So as you see, there is no problem with food in Russia, and sanctions don't work because we have everything local or from friendly countries like here. All these nuts come from southern and eastern countries. A lot of people, everyone works and everyone buys. Rich assortment, variety of food. Any exotic fruit. Cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes. You don't need to go to supermarkets. I walk to this farmers market because I live in the center of the city. But of course, some people They just come here once a week. On a weekend, it's more people here on the weekend, of course. And they shop right here. Because you can find pretty much everything, whatever you want. Even some handmade gifts. They want me to sell something, but I'm just showing it to you. And right after I finish my video, I'll buy something. I don't want to lose much time. And I still do all my videos without editing. To not only give an idea for you what's really going on here, 250,000 miles away from Moscow, but I still need to fix my computer. I need to fix my computer to do edits. It's hard to do edits on the phone. Not everything is available on the phone. Very good potatoes, and my region is rich for fresh produce like potatoes, carrots, and everything that grows in earth because we have black soil. It's the best in Russia. We are also famous for honey. It's not honey season now, but there is some honey, of course, and there is always some honey. Any seafood, not only fish, but shrimps, mussels, everything is here. All fresh and frozen. Caviar, of course. So replying to comments where all people shop in Russia, that's where they are. They are not afraid of sanctions. They just buy local food. And they like coming here because it's cheaper, it's fresh, and it's local. Cheeses. This is our famous Tambov honey. And more of everything. All dairy products. Cottage cheese is very traditional in Russia. Sour cream. Butter. So stay with me, we'll walk out, I'll show you more. Eggs are $1.20. A lot of people here buying pineapples and clementines. And this fruit is not common for the United States of America, but we have it everywhere. This. I don't even know its American name because I've never seen it there. It's hurma here. And it's a lot of different types. Juices, pumpkin juice, more local potatoes, local apples, and more and more. Pomegranate juice here too. If you wanna check the price in dollars, it would be like 100 times less. So 200 rubles is $2. Fresh greens in December. Local apples grown in this region. So that's exactly where people shop before New Year's, not in Ashan, not in other Western supermarkets. They are not buying Coca-Cola, they are buying juices or apples and make drinks like traditional Russian drink, kompot, mors, and more. And more lines of food. So this is what's going on in Russia in winter. A lot of vegetables are getting preserved, even though there is a lot of fresh ones, as you can see. Also fish, even fish here, outdoors, live.
Зеркали есть, но они вот очень маленькие. А вы вам их поможете.
So fortunately we don't have a lack in produce, and some people left comments that in couple of years we'll be surviving like in Venezuela or like in Russia in the uh, early 90s. Hopefully that won't happen, because at least we have food. It's not that expensive. We have apartments, we have housing. As you've seen, there were no homeless people around, even in the crowded market. And we always had very tough periods. We survived through so many wars. And these times are actually one of the best times in Russia. I was born in 1990, and I've survived all my childhood through 90s. And some things didn't change, but the things that changed, they are changed for the best. I'm telling you, I know what I'm comparing with, and I compare with my life in the United States of America. I don't have any problems here. So hopefully everything will be okay. And Happy New Year. I'll see you all live right on New Year's Eve. Bye.